Hello and welcome to a little bit of a weird watch along that I'm going to be doing here today. But I thought it was worthwhile. It's actually the 25-year anniversary of a match between a certain pro wrestler called Damon Stryker, who you might not have heard of, but I guarantee you've heard of him under a different name, facing Meng in WCW. He had two matches in WCW, so we're actually going to watch both of them today. It's the anniversary of his second one, though. And I said I'm joined here by RhysOnWrestling.
Yeah, I've been kind of roped into this. I didn't even know Edge was in WCW, but yeah, nice little surprise here, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't think I actually gave it away. Yeah, Damon Stryker was Edge. Yeah, you just said Edge, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to actually say it's Edge. So yeah, thank you for.
Sorry, did I
No,
spoil
you
the
didn't.
big
You
reveal
didn't
there?
spoil the surprise. No, you just said the thing I was meant to already have said. So organised. But yeah, I roped you in because I was like, it's a WCW watch along. I know it's not the right year, but who does WCW watch alongs with me? It feels wrong doing one without you. So I was like, hey, you want to do this? So this is going to be fun. The matches, the videos are 2 minutes 34 and 4 minutes 17 combined. So it's going to be a shorter watch along to the full pay-per-view ones that we normally do. But should be a lot of fun just to see Edge's humble beginnings. His first ever televised matches, I believe, unless he had some sort of local syndication on some of the indies he worked in his early career. Certainly his first nationally televised matches, so should be a lot of fun to see it. Little baby Edge. And the timing's good as well with him having, just picked up that big win. Hope I'm not spoiling anything.
Huge. It is.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming at all.
No, I didn't see Edge as a candidate, to be honest.
And I thought beforehand, like he is one of the bigger names in the Rumble. Like there's a chance he could win it, but I thought him going in at number one was their way of writing him off.
Yeah, I figured he was doing like what I call it the punk role, which is CM Punk used to do it many Royal Rumbles where he'd go in really early, he'd hold the entire Rumble together, and then he'd get eliminated near the end once the last few were in that know what they're doing. Because I've heard a few podcasts like Bruce Pritchard said you always have to have someone experienced sort of run the gambit because they need to remember this guy's going out just after this guy comes in and da-da-da. Pardon? Say that again.
Bruce Pritchard in his Manchester accent.
Yes, he said that in his Manchester accent. I'm not going to try and do an impression. That's his territory. Impersonations. But yeah, he said, you need someone to hold it all together, like someone who can sort of say, okay, this person's in, so now this person needs to eliminate this person. And someone you can trust to hold like a 60-minute match together. So I thought Edge was just going to be doing that essentially and get eliminated near the end. But yeah. Big win. So it's actually being made, this video, because it's the 25-year anniversary, but it just happens to fall on on a few days after he won the Royal Rumble. So congratulations, Edge. I know you're watching this, big fan. I know. But yeah, so these matches are on the network. So in the description there will be 2 YouTube links that have been up for a while. So I'm assuming they're not going to get taken down in the near future for copyright. The quality is just so bad, basically. Like the visual quality that's probably not getting picked up. So if you want to watch along with us, follow the first link in the description and load it up and get it paused at 000, and then we're going to press play and we're going to watch it with you. So pause this video, go open the link in a new tab or what have you, and then get ready to press play here. And I'm going to assume everyone's done that now. Brief pause. So we're going to press play. We're going to do the usual countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll hear a tap. That's me pressing play. 2 minutes 34 the video should be, and you should be at 0. So without further ado,
2 minute 34 classic.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 5 stars in the Tokyo Dome. So so you ready, Rhys? Ready for this?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, so everyone get ready to click play. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we are off and rolling. 2 seconds, 3, 4. Poor Damon Stryker getting the jobber entrance. He's already in the ring. I don't know if you noticed him then, as it zoomed out. His pants.
Oh, that was him, was it? I thought that was the ring announcer.
No, his pants were kind of camouflaged with the ring. He's got like light grey pants on, so hard to spot him. So we've got Jimmy Hart, Kevin Sullivan, and who's that behind Kevin Sullivan?
Is that the Giant?
Well, yeah, it's the Giant.
Taskmaster.
Who would later become the Big Show. Yeah, so Big Show was involved in Edge's second ever televised match. Not as a participant, but as a manager, and Kevin Sullivan getting off to a hot start, getting the cheap shot on the mighty Damon Stryker. He obviously needed that shortcut. So, yeah, Edge a lot smaller there. That's the thing I noticed when I was, like, previewing this. He's like,
yeah, he's still pretty tall, but he's not, as bulked out, is he?
Yeah, he's quite the skinny boy there. He's I mean, even when he debuted in WWF, he was doing a lot of, like, head scissors and stuff. He was quite the high flyer. And
speaking of skinny, look how slim Big Show is.
Right? Yeah. Tall, slim Big Show. Well, if you remember, Big Show used to do things like jumping over the top rope and drop kicks and stuff. Oh! There's Edge's first chokeslam from the Giant's Lost Big Show, documented on film, but probably literally film.
So the commentator said Dungeon of Doom. Is this team the Dungeon of Doom?
Yeah, the Dungeon of Doom was Kevin Sullivan's little faction in WCW that's main purpose was to try and take out... Yeah, basically. And they were really corny and evil and try and take out Hulk Hogan for most of the time. But there you go. He finishes it with a double foot stomp.
Double stomp, not even off the top rope.
I mean, to be fair, he probably didn't even need to do that, considering he'd just been chokeslammed on the outside and then gorilla pressed into the ring. But yeah, why not? Icing on the cake. And that's the first match. Kevin Sullivan.
Wow.
Jimmy Hart's very pleased. I love the fact that Kevin Sullivan, just to get his heat, even had to cheat against Damon Stryker. Like... So yeah, this match, you just saw the replay screen. It was on WCW Pro, which hasn't made its way to the network yet. That's why we're watching some pirated YouTube video. There you go.
I didn't even know WCW Pro existed.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it before I found this. Like, no idea what its purpose was. Like, was Nitro was about by 96, obviously, because, like, the NWO and stuff, so...
I think Nitro started in 95.
Yeah, so Nitro was about... Thunder wouldn't have been yet. Saturday Night would still have been on, so this was, like, the C show at best. Oh, they had Worldwide as well. I reckon this was the D show. Like, yeah, but... So that's Edge's debut in WCW as Damon Stryker. But the one we're here to celebrate, that was 25 years ago today... is against Meng, so that's the second link in the description. So again, same process. Pause this video, go open the second link, pause it at 000, and then get ready to rumble. Pun intended. So we're going to guess everyone's ready for this match now. And again, same thing, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll hear me hit play, hopefully. Should pick it up on my mic, it's right next to my laptop. So, without further ado, are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Do you like yourself some Meng, some Haku?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think I'd like to be in the ring with him, but...
No, I wouldn't want to be in a bar fight with him either, unless he's on my side. I think I enjoy the Meng/Haku stories more than I enjoy his actual work. But as a kid, I quite liked Meng. I fully bought into the Tongan savage, basically trying to murder people in the ring thing. It really got over with me as a kid. So like, I was genuinely fearful for anyone that was in the ring with him. And turns out, as an adult, rightly so. Absolute monster. But, yeah, with some talented kids. But let's click 3, 2, 1, play. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So, here we go. I'm guessing Damon Stryker gets the jobber entrance again. Yeah, he's already in the ring. Oh, we've got the VHS bars on this video.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Right at the bottom there.
I just got to say, it can't have been this bad quality when it was recorded. This is like...
Yeah, I think it'll be like everything loses a bit of quality whenever it's like converted. So if this got recorded from video to DVD, it might have lost a bit, and if it got converted from a DVD onto a computer onto an MP4, it might have lost. You always lose a bit of quality when you change a program. So it's probably been converted a few times. This Hugh Morris just chilling out with Meng for some reason. I think these were both Dungeon of Doom. So you had Kevin Sullivan, the Giant. Meng and Barbarian. Hey, look at him getting the crowd riled up. Yeah, you had Hugh Morris. I'm trying to think who else. Jimmy Hart was the manager, obviously. I can't remember who else was in it. It was quite a big faction at one point, though.
Yeah, weren't they like always the heels in the War Game matches?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, once the Horsemen were done with them, yeah, I think it was the Dungeon of Doom. Until the NWO came around, yeah, there always had to be a massive heel faction so they could do War Games.
Do you know he's called Damon Stryker here? But do you know Edge's name before he joined WWE?
Was it Sexton Hardcastle or something?
It was.
Yeah, yeah.
He should have kept it.
What a name! Like I think he should have had it in these matches, but I think Edge worked really well for the character they introduced him with, and it's a lot catchier than Sexton Hardcastle. Imagine trying to chant Sexton Hardcastle. It's just too many syllables, isn't there? Off the ropes goes Meng. Oh, and to the floor. But Humor is very pleased with that. I'll be honest, the quality's that bad. I thought that was the back of Barbarian.
I mean, if that was his name in WWE anyway, like Vince would only go and take his first name anyway, so...
It'd just be called Sexton or Hardcastle. It'd be called one or the other, yeah. But yeah. That boy produced a couple of talented wrestlers, didn't he?
Well, Meng.
Yeah, you know who his kids are, right? Yeah, okay. Gorillas of Destiny. Like, that's not a bad wrestling family all to itself, that, is it?
Well, I mean, he does have Hikuleo as well.
He has who?
Hikuleo.
Who's that?
The brother.
He has a brother?
No, there's three of them, isn't there?
Oh, is there? Oh, I never knew. Wait, where does the other brother wrestle?
Ring of Honor.
Oh, right. I've not watched Ring of Honor since, like, pretty much after Punk left. So I won't know him.
I think that's her brother. Anyway, we see
Edge firing
Stryker
up.
coming back.
Come on, get that spear. Lay that spear in, it'll be right. It's a good job Edge bulked up a bit, because could you imagine, like, a guy that size using a spear as his finisher? It just would look silly, wouldn't it? Like, how are you supposed to believe there's a lot of impact on it? Oh. Before he used the Tongan Death Grip. The Nerve Hold, a classic of wrestling. Meng might be the last person to ever use the Nerve Hold as a finisher. Might be, because, like, it seems such an outdated concept now, doesn't it? It's like Harley Race used to use a vertical suplex as a finisher. It's just unthinkable now, you know.
It's genius though, because you think that move, like, is not going to hurt at all. So safe to give, so safe to take.
Yeah.
As long as you sell it really well, it can look vicious. But
yeah, exactly. And like,
I just don't think it would fly with today's audience.
No, exactly. It's too boring as well. You have to do something like way more entertaining as well. You know, like not hold someone's shoulder. It just wouldn't fly. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I remember, was it Great Khali used to do the skull crush, and when he had that move in, I was just like, oh my god, send me to sleep.
Yeah.
This is boring.
Oh, I used to go to sleep when he used to come out to the ring, to be honest. But yeah, yeah, exactly. And the head chop that he always blatantly completely missed. Like, as well, the Great Khali, that was fun as well. But yeah, there we go. We've just witnessed Edge's WCW career in its entirety, because he never joined the Alliance, so you can't even claim he was technically in WCW then. He was stuck to WWE, and rightly so after that treatment. Why would that man change to Team WCW? Is my question. But yeah, there you go. There's something that when you woke up today, you didn't even know existed.
And I had no idea, yeah.
Exactly, and two absolute classics. Like, I felt like I was watching Wrestle Kingdom then. So yeah, overall thoughts on
the whole thing.
WCW career?
Well, less than 10 minutes.
Didn't get a single entrance. Well, not a televised one anyway.
Hopefully you got a bit more than like a handshake and a hot dog or whatever they say.
Well, it was WCW and it was under the Turner era, so he probably got about like $100 grand or something, like per match. Yeah, so they were like, "What do you want?" He was like, "I don't know, 100 grand." They were like, "Yeah, fine." You know what they were like with the purse strings? They didn't have any. It was just wild. So yeah, God knows how much he got paid. I'd love to know. Actually, I'd love him to reveal that. I know it's not like the done thing in wrestling to reveal like what you're being paid, but I think enough time's passed now. I'd love to know what Edge earned for those matches.
Should we ask him?
Yeah, I'll ask him because I'm going to tag him when I share this on Twitter. I'm going to tag him. So if he even likes it, I'll tag him again and ask him. I'll like add to the thread. And
he's going to come out and be like, "Oh damn, Kevin Sullivan was stiffing me." Yeah,
Meng was light as a feather. The most dangerous man in wrestling history was light as a feather, but Kevin Sullivan was stiffing him. Yeah, but yeah. What a show. What a performance. Almost matched up to his Royal Rumble performance this past weekend. That was right up there, but just came up short, unfortunately. But I was back in Edge personally. But yeah, if you enjoyed those matches, let us know what you thought in the comments. Did you know before this video that this even existed? And what did you think of the matches? Other things we talked about, so Dungeon of Doom, Kevin Sullivan, Meng, Bruce Pritchard, Great Khali. Just talk about anything in the comments, why not? Check out Rhys as well over on his channel. There'll be a link in the description to RhysOnWrestling. He makes plenty of wrestling and or gaming content, usually a bit of both. And lots of fun, and also streams on Twitch. So check him out over there. Anything else you want to plug?
No, I think you've done a wonderful job there of summing everything up.
Yeah, you'll get your Twitter plug on Twitter, because I'll obviously tag you on that as well. So yeah, you'll get the full shebang. But yeah, check out the description, Rhys's stuff, my other channels and social media and what have you. And yeah. Other than that, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza. You've been amazing. He's been Rhys.
Yeah, you've been amazing. I don't know what to say.
I know, I do that sometimes. If I'm doing something with someone in mid-outro, I'll just throw to them just to see what they do. What? I thought I was done. And yeah, we will see you next time.